Hello everyone to this tutorial about data mining. So what is data mining? Data mining is the process of digging through data to discover hidden connections and patterns to predict future trends. So we have a lot of data, let's say a big data source or whatever, and we use some techniques to dig inside these data to find out if there is something in these data like patterns or connection between some of data that might tell us something to conclude something. So that's the meaning of data mining. It can also refer to data mining as knowledge discovery in data. So exactly that's what we said before. We're trying to find knowledge inside the data. However, the term of data mining wasn't coined until the 90s. So let's say data mining was known in the past somehow, but not in the clear term of data mining which started in 90s. Data mining is an interdisciplinary subfield based on data, statistics, and machine learning. So if you look at this simple diagram, you will find that data mining is based on database or data warehousing, where we read the data from. So this is the source of our data, and we use statistical techniques to analyze this data to discover the patterns and connections, and we use machine learning to build the models that can find the patterns and use to predict the future results. So all these subfields in science, statistics, machine learning, and database or data warehousing are connected. What are applications areas of data mining? Target marketing is one of the applications where data mining is used to find out who are our best customers, who are our target customers, or which are the geographical locations that we should target by analyzing the previous data and find out based on these data what are the best targets for our marketing campaign. Customer profiling also is another application where data mining can tell us what types of customers buy what products. So we call this a marketing clustering or classification, where we can classify or divided our customers into several segments and target each of these segments independently based on their requirements, the service they are expected or the products they want to get. And also data mining can be used to identify customer requirements by identifying the best products for different customers, and use prediction to find what factors will attract new customers. So based on the previous data that we analyzed using data mining, we can predict what kind of products or services or prices that might attract new customers to our business. Data mining can also be used for fraud detection, such as credit card frauds. I'm sure many of you were victims at least once in their life to a credit card fraud. So credit card fraud occurred when somebody stole your credit card information and used it to buy something. And data mining can be used by analyzing several factors from the past to build a model using machine learning to predict if a certain transaction might be a fraud. For example, let's say that the credit card was used to buy a product, or the transaction was occurred in a location which was different from the location of the customer. So that might raise a red flag. Or let's say that the credit card was used to buy from some ambiguous website or untrusted websites. This could be also another factor. So in data mining, we can discover these patterns from the data, and after that, a model can be built using machine learning to predict the future transactions. So sometimes you might receive an alert, a message on your phone saying that there was a transaction occurred on your credit card, and verify if this is done by you or by somebody else. So that's actually built based on data mining. Data mining can also be used in healthcare section to make clinical decision support. So for example, let's say a new medicine used on several patients, and these patients usually keep using this medicine for a period of time, and the data taking from these patients several times over a certain period of time, and this data can be analyzed using data mining to find out if there's any patterns of the effect of this medication on the patients, if the effect was the same or different. All these data can be used to come up with some conclusion and decisions in clinical. Data mining can be used also for finance planning and asset evaluation, such as cash flow analysis and claim analysis to evaluate assets. It also can be used for resource planning by summarizing and comparing the resources and spending. In sport, data mining can be used to predict winner teams by analyzing players' performance. For example, data mining can use the data from previous games to analyze the performance of one or more than one player to find out where their achievements. So for example, how many scores they scored, how many goals they scored, how many successful passes they made, or how many penalties they got, and how were they playing together as a team. All these data can be taken and find the patterns, and a model can be built to predict which team can win in the next game. Let's have a look at the data mining process. Data mining process started with data cleaning and data preparation, and this process might take up to 60% of the project time, which is very long and could be tedious because 60% is a very long process in some cases when data is not prepared or cleaned. And after that, data can be stored in a data warehouse, and after that, data mining process can be started. And finally, the pattern can be evaluated. And if we look at this pyramid here, we can find that there are some tasks in the bottom of this pyramid and some tasks in the middle, and there are tasks on the top. So in the bottom, we find the tasks of the DBA or database administrators, where the process of preparing data, finding the data, cleaning the data could be in some cases, and storing the data in data warehouses. This part of the data preparation and cleaning and administration can be occurred in this level. And if we go to the upper level, we find the data analyst tasks where the data mining can be started to find the knowledge in that data. So this is, we can say, in the middle part of the pyramid where the data mining is happening. And after that, the job of business analyst started by taking the ready data to create some data presentation and look at it from the business point of view. So they can create some diagrams and visualize the results. And finally, the final presentations will be passed to the decision makers, who are the end users, where they can benefit from data to make their decisions. So in this lecture, we had a general overview on data mining. What is the meaning of data mining? What are the applications of data mining? And we demonstrated different subfields where data mining can be implemented. And in the next tutorials, we are going to learn machine learning, and after that, start using Python to implement data mining and come up with some information and facts can be used in our business. And that's it for this tutorial, and thank you for watching.